Hey Reefers, welcome back. Okay, so we got another unboxing. This is an Australian coral shipment from a supplier called Salty Pets. They do some really nice corals. And we do have a box of stripies, which is a fish used for removing aptasia from your aquarium. They're very good at taking control of aptasia. And that's why we've imported these guys, because we do have some aptasia in our main tank, so we're keeping one for ourselves, and we might put one in our coral tank as well. And then we've got a few clients that want some for that exact reason, to control the aptasia population in their aquariums. They're awesome at their job. Okay. I'll take them out now. Some air. Oh, they're such nice sizes. Come have a look here. Put the camera in. Okay, there. They are so tiny. That is so cool. Ooh. I didn't even know that we got them that size. That is awesome. Okay, so 1, 4, let's see. They're all about the same size. Let's put them all in here for now. Oh, that one's even smaller. Oh, that one's even smaller. How tiny that one is. I don't know if you can see it.
No, it's like a shadow. Big bags for such tiny little stuff.
Oh, they've come a long way, eh? They've come all the way from Australia. $10. Yeah, I should have got more. Okay, I'm definitely going to keep one for the coral tank. That one there for the coral tank. It's going to be acclimated straight to the coral tank. And this one will come into the display. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you go into that rock over there? That rock there is full of aptasia, and I've got some aptasia growing in the zoas over here. So that's why I want one for the display tank. Okay, in this box we have some hammers and some favias. Well, that's what it says on the box. Okay, so now that we're going to be unpacking corals, it's going to be a little bit different. While those fish there are acclimating, we're going to have to dip all these corals. So that's what these two containers are here for. One container is to dip, and the other container is for rinsing off before going into the tank. So there's some hammers. Unfortunately, they're all going to be closed up. Nice pieces inside here. Okay, so I've packed those into there. Those are ready for dipping. What I'm doing is I'm going to add some tank water into this container to rinse them off. Now what I've done here is, for acclimation of corals, we generally acclimate coral to the temperature rather than doing a whole drip acclimation like we would do with fish. And the temperature of the tank is the same temperature as the water unpacked. And if we've had to drop the tank, we would set the tank when we finished to 25 degrees like we would. Say for example now it's 22 degrees. We'll set it to 25 degrees and it will take a while to get to 25, so that would temperature acclimate the corals. Okay, so I've made a mark on this dipping container, and that mark gives me a 10 liters of water. Okay. For this Aquaforest Protect dip, it's 0.5 mils for every 1 liter. So 10 liters, we're going to have to put 5 mils in, and then we can start the dip. Let's set a timer. Five minutes. Okay, so it's ready at 5. It's 2 mils. One mil. Oh, I need to add this to the cap. And 2 mils. Just mix that around. It's nice to have a turkey baster so you can get it mixed in. And what I'm going to do for each batch of corals, I'm going to do a separate dip. I could have added some more corals in this one. It's nice to use a turkey baster so you can mix the dip in nicely and just get some movements in the water. If there are any pests that are on here, they will come off. Just remember, if you are blowing on the coral, just give it a gentle blow on the actual flesh of the coral. Don't blast it out of its skeleton. So let's take that off of bake, and we can rinse them off now. Okay. Oh, look at that. Pull the tab. It's been a while since I've got Australia. I remember this now. That was so much easier than the last two. I just saw the tab and it clicked. I thought, oh, wait a second. Okay, let me come this side. Unfortunate, but reality, a dead on arrival. That's totally delaminated. Doesn't happen often with corals, but unfortunately it does happen. I mean, I think still today, out of all our coral shipments we've done, I think I can still count all our dead on arrivals on one hand. Wish I could say the same for fish. Okay, so let's dip the next batch. I was going to put some more in here, but I see the other box looks like there's quite a few there, and I don't want to run out of water or run short on water. So once again, we're going to do 5 mils. That's 2. Okay, so while that's soaking there for a little bit, still got just under 4 minutes left. Let's put these guys into the main tank. Okay, let's move these across to the rinse bucket. Okay guys, so it's the last box. Let's start unpacking. Oh, elegance. Very elegant. Can. Well, now it's a micromusa. It's been reclassified as a micromusa. It used to be Acanthurus Lord Howenescence. Now micromusa Lord Howenescence. Okay, so the next batch is ready for dipping. Timer's set. Yeah, the lights are starting to go blue in the shop, so it's going to really mess up with the video. Look how nice, but look how nice they're looking. Unfortunately, the camera won't pick it up properly. I really need to get some lenses, and I've said that so many times already, but it's true. I really do need to get some lenses. Okay, so while those guys are just rinsing off there, just want to make some space here for them. Okay, so that's basically what we go through every time we get a coral shipment. We like to always dip our corals before adding them to the system, just to prevent any unwanted pests that possibly could get into our system. Unfortunately, it's not a quarantine, because we are not, if there are any eggs or anything like that, we obviously can't, you know, ensure that we're going to get everything, but at least anything alive, anything that is hatched would be eradicated by the dip, or any bacterias, anything you just don't want to put in your aquarium. So that's basically a Salty Pets Australian shipment. We got 3 boxes of coral and 1 box of stripies. We're going to look at doing a video on the stripie. Like I said, when we're unpacking them, they are an awesome fish for getting rid of aptasia in your aquarium. Like I told you about the last one I had, it jumped out the tank and my cat ate it. That was quite devastating, but he did a great job. He got rid of the aptasia, but unfortunately he didn't eradicate it. He just kept it under control. So it's growing back now, and I've got a new one for the shop display. I'll also add a link on screen for the video on dipping coral, so you can have a good proper view on, or good idea on how to dip coral properly. I'll put that on screen now. Until our next video, guys, happy reefing.